We've thought that before.
But Eos is different now, right? Pathfinder.
All right, settle down. Give him space. Lieutenant Syax, Kendros' aide. They all wanted to see you. Real hope again. It's been a while.
Hi, this is Sahara playing Mass Effect Andromeda, and I should have realized there was going to be a cutscene, but I didn't because I'm stupid, right? Well, it's a good day to party, but I don't want to get, I don't know if we should get ahead of ourselves or not. Just doing my job.
They've got a Pathfinder again. This is what we do.
And you've done it splendidly.
Professor Herrick, right?
What you achieved with that remnant vault is unprecedented, Pathfinder. Impossible. But with new scientific talent waking up, we'll unravel those mysteries. The whole Nexus will benefit.
This proves our resilience, yes.
We've taken some hard knocks, but this proves we'll always get up again.
Always.
Well, what are you waiting for? There's a new world out there.
Thank you, Ryder.
Yeah, I figured there was going to be more people around. I was hoping anyway. Okay, so I got all these codexes now. All these codexes. The journey so far, finding a home. Crisis on Eos, the first outpost. You explored and reactivated a mysterious alien vault, apparently designed for terraforming and bringing the hope of new life back to Eos. Despite the potential kit threat, you guided the outpost on Eos on a mission of peaceful scientific exploration of the Helios cluster. A crew like no other. So we have Drac. After earning Drac's respect on Eos, he agreed to join your squad. The Tempest is a little cozy for a Krogan, but the old-timers made himself comfortable. When not regaling the crew with stories, he hangs out in the galley, tinkering with his guns. Drac was one of many Krogan woken from stasis to help put down a mutiny on the Nexus. When the Krogan weren't given the authority they were promised, his people left to settle Helios their own way. Drac's granddaughter, Kish, stayed on the Nexus. He might say she's keeping them honest. Phoebe. Phoebe mostly keeps out of the way. She's guarded about herself, and you pushed back a little. Yes, I tried anyway. Ryder. It looks like, okay, so there's still something here that didn't get updated. What? Which one? Oh, Suvi. While chatting, Suvi revealed herself to be a spiritual person. You expressed your own similar feelings on the matter. Suvi appreciated finding someone of like mind. Okay. The Andromeda Initiative, known associates. Oh, these are all those more in detail about them. Oh, I think I already did do that. Phoebe describes herself freely as the foremost Milky Way expert on the Remnant and their technology. It is difficult to verify her qualifications for this, as many Nexus personnel records have been lost. DNA and fingerprint matches give the name although, according to the revival schedule, that individual should still be in stasis. Phoebe's only comment is, nothing like getting a head start. Yeah, she's a little shifty, isn't she? Piecing together information from Eos and the Nexus, Phoebe was born on the planet Hytera in the Milky Way. After voyaging to Andromeda on the Nexus, she left the station some months ago to explore the Helios cluster alone and became fascinated by the Remnant. She has classified and dismantled several types of Remnant bot, but she prefers to keep her findings private for now. Psychologically, PB demonstrates both extremely high intelligence and hyper-individualism. Her restlessness is typical of many Asari in their maiden phase of life, though few go so far as to visit another galaxy. And this is Drac. As verified by Nexus records and his own claims, the Krogan mercenary Drac is among the oldest beings to join the Andromeda Initiative. He originally traveled on the Nexus along with many other members of Clan Nakmor, but left after the Nexus uprising. Born on Tuchanka around 700 CE, Drac was a young warrior when the Krogan rebellions began in earnest. He and his Krant accounted for over 200 kills, which Drac claims includes 3 of the then newly founded Council species. Spectres, okay. After the Solarian designed genophage ended the rebellions, various bounties in military bulletins show Drac chose a new path as a pirate and soldier of fortune for whatever conflicts came his way. Over centuries of fighting, multiple injuries required several of his limbs and organs to be replaced with cybernetics. Eventually, Drac says his search for one last horizon brought him to Andromeda. Drac did not travel alone. He accompanied most of his clan to Andromeda, including granddaughter Nekom Kesh and clan leader Nekom Morda. Kesh and Drac maintain a close relationship, exchanging regular messages no matter where their duties in Helios take them. Okay, I think that was all there. Yep. Okay. Well, wait a minute. There was another one here. Because they always expand out. The Nexus. Yeah. The Nexus. We haven't got on any of this. Yeah, one day I'm going to have to just sit down and do these, right? Okay, so my journal. Writer Family Secrets. Back. No. Allies, I don't want to do missing arcs. We still have the missing arcs. Find a spender on the Nexus. We do have to do that. How come I'm not getting all my journal? Okay, here we go. Priority ops. AVP chiral deployment perks. Speak with Addison on Nexus. Okay. We have a lot of shit here we gotta do. Now I gotta find my way around here too, right? Oh, there's one over here.
Watch your tone. You saw what happened to the Krogan.
But we need this equipment.
Well, you're not getting it. Stop making frivolous requests.
It's not a frivolous request. Properly functioning air filters are at...
Frivolous. You'll just have to make do.
We can't fix the station breathing bad air.
Your incompetence isn't my problem. Just do your job.
So is this...
What do you want?
What? Well, calm down a little.
Whatever's going on, it's not fair to take it out on me.
Apologies, you're right. This is not your fault.
He's always like that?
He was pretty abusive towards you. Is that normal?
Yes, he's horrible. Working with him is a total nightmare. Just last week, he tried to redirect some of the supplies we need to keep the stasis pods going.
Why?
I have no idea. But if Kesh hadn't stepped in and threatened to airlock him, it would have been a disaster. He's always like that. Making bad decisions, driving the Krogan away, treating people like scum when no one's watching.
Well, how can I help?
Maybe there's something I can do.
A man like that's bound to have some dirt. I wish Tan and Addison could see it. Things have gotten so bad that Kesh had to literally kick him out of engineering.
How
Wow.
literal we talking here?
Boot to ass. Oh, it was glorious. We need him gone, but as incompetent as Spender is at his job, he's insanely good at keeping it.
Ah.
Kesh can tell you more.
So that's Spender, was it? Okay. That's who we're going after.
We invite you to visit our merchants in the Nexus Commons area.
I don't think there's probably anything here for me to really look at.
Was killed after touching.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Jean Garrison mourned. Residents are still mourning the loss of Jean Garrison. The initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though director Garen Tan has provided few details so far. Without Jean, we wouldn't be here, he said, but now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate. Nexus Unified curriculum stalled. Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative kids. The Asari say they'll wait it out until demands are met. What does that have to do with anything? Sun the lamp, a reprieve coming. A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. Wow, that would be hard. Workers lost to space. A worker was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus hull. The victim's name has been withheld until next of kin in the Milky Way is notified. Well, how did they notify him? How are they talking to people in the Milky Way? I am curious about that, right? Illness baffles experts. A violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 has authorities baffled. Multiple passengers are still in quarantine. So Habitat 7 is being worked. Okay. Scourge barring travel. Top scientists have few answers as the dark energy anomaly known as the Scourge limits travel and communication in the cluster. So how are they communicating with anybody? Contact attempts ongoing. Authorities continue work to establish contact with their Milky Way descendants. As of now, beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. Of course, they don't know what was going on with the Keth, not the Keth, with the Reapers and everything. They would have no idea. Protomos, founded. History is made after the initiative establishes Protomos, its first outpost in Helios. The establishment of the Elos outpost follows two disastrous attempts that claimed numerous lives. Even so, authorities say they're overwhelmed by applicants now hoping to settle the planet. Vault uncovered. An expedition to Eos in the Pythos system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much is yet known about the underground structure, it is believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist PB, what we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos. Pathfinder Alec Ryder killed. The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system. Ryder's daughter has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. So I didn't read any of this because I don't think I found this terminal the first time I was here. Uprising investigation ongoing. The ongoing investigation into an infamous uprising aboard the Nexus is centered on two alleged instigators, life support specialist Celix Corvanis and an unnamed Asari engineer. Both crew members were said to be instrumental in keeping the Nexus viable after first contact with the Scourge, before ultimately betraying Nexus leadership. Corvanis was killed by Nexus security forces. The engineer was exiled. Officials believe some individuals loyal to the murderers remain on the Nexus. Eyes are everywhere, warned Initiative Director Duran Tan, and our eyes will not blink. Nexus rebuilds. Nexus work crews continue to make targeted repairs to systems and infrastructure after the station's devastating collision with the Scourge prompted an emergency wake-up in Helios. Oxygen and filtration levels have stabilized, but conservation rules remain in effect until further notice. We've got a long road ahead of us, Initiative Director Tan said, but we'll get there if we stay civil and stick to protocols. Alien tech warning. As more colonists land planetside, initiative officials do not recommend any interaction with remnant and kit technology. Any civilians encountering alien tech should alert the nearest authorities and keep a safe distance. Status glitch patched. Well, Hyperium. All pods on Hyperium are now functioning properly after a glitch woke dozens of colonists not yet scheduled to come out of stasis. The glitch reportedly scrambled the ship's manifest. Colonists woken up because of the glitch have the option to return to their pods or take a job on the Nexus suited to their abilities. Okay. Yeah, so I guess I didn't see that.
Pathfinder's daughter has reportedly replaced him as Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest and the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda.
So we need to come over here.
File the complaint with Tan. That'll show him.
I don't know. Tan's pretty busy. I'd have left it alone.
That's Sabina. You want to talk to?
You to visit our merchants in the Nexus Commons area.
Where are we trying to get to? Okay, we're going to operations.
An expedition to Eos in the Pythia system has discovered a mysterious facility that authorities are calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist Pelisaria Basale.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This is HNS.
Okay, up here. We'll be wandering around all over the place.
Was lost to space during repairs.
All over the place. Kesh's office. Okay.
How many times have I told you this story?
343.
Oh, what are you doing
Wait,
here?
what, you've been keeping count? Rushan, that's not funny.
Same shit, different day. Okay, that's the data pad. I was trying to get you, but you're not talking to me. Okay.
This is Addison, our first outpost.
Dell told me you saw her arguing with Spender. Hijack's doing his best to throttle my department.
How's he getting away with that?
Spender doesn't know the first thing about engineering, but he knows how to play people. More importantly, he still talks to the exiles. I'm sure of it. I just can't prove it without your help.
Well, of course, I'll help.
This needs to be investigated.
I'm glad someone thinks so. Talk to Kandros. He likely has security footage, some kind of evidence. But you'll have to convince him to authorize release.
All right, I'm done.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
Okay, so gotta go to
Thanks
Kandros.
for helping Raj and Zara find out.
He's just right over here. They were all kind of pretty close to each other. Thank goodness.
You're listening to HNS, your source for news in Helios, an independent arm of the Andromeda.
He's right down here.
Maintenance crews, please report to the Commons
And we
area.
have to do the murderer one too.
Plus, they bagged a dozen.
Tracking
kept in the
enemy
last
activity.
engagement.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Security footage.
I was told I should talk to you about the mutiny.
I wasn't on the Nexus when it happened. I started reading up on it, but you know how things get around here.
Do you know where Spender was during that time?
Why Spender? Wait, you think he might have had something to do with the mutiny?
Maybe. Just trying to sort things out.
You know, the logs I did look through showed a few discrepancies. I meant to dig deeper. If you're investigating, how about I give you access to the security vid archives?
Thank you.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it for now. I'll be back to you about that murderer.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Or actually, is he over here? No, he's not. Okay, so I need to... Nope, not that.
Supply request is in. Dispatching to your location.
Hasn't been long enough. Is it done? Awaiting debrief. Oh, it is done. Okay. Mission failure. What? Okay, so let's do another one then. Acquire enemy research. Disrupt E-new communications. Time required. Expires. Eliminate the traitors. Recover the artifact. Acquire new EU. Select to complete or assign a start. No. Strike team. 81% chance of success. Okay. So yeah, start mission. In progress. Okay.
A reminder to all personnel.
Weekly injury report.
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a
Multiple
moment.
casualties under heavy
Yes?
engagement.
Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm putting together Apex strike teams to protect the people and assets you're setting up out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against and could benefit from your experience.
Sure. Starts with education, yeah.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Ket, Remnant, and outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Okay, so did that acquire something? I just happened
Weekly
to click.
injury report. Minimum casualties. A good week.
Okay.
Reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain.
Let's talk to. We got security cameras. Is this where the prisoner is at?
Huh. This file won't play. Sam, can you boost the quality?
Processing. Playback initiated.
Wait. Is he handing something over to one of the mutineers?
Take this. It'll help you. Armory. Don't.
I am sorry, Pathfinder. This backup file is corrupted. The audio tracks are heavily degraded. Someone may have deleted the original, and this version was restored during a system-wide reset.
Oh, well, that's suspicious. I agree. Yeah, there's no such thing as coincidence.
Sounds like a cover-up to me.
I concur. While I cannot restore any more audio, the location appears to be Kadara.
How do you figure?
In common parlance, lip reading. I do not recognize the location from any current data. It appears mountainous and populated. We will need to find the planet before I can confirm. I will contact you via my node.
Okay, so there's
Let's
nothing.
go confront Spender.
All power grid adjustments must be approved.
So can we go confront him? Okay. Where are you at? You in here? Or up here?
Any logistics updates are due.
Is he in Addison's office? Oh yeah, because he's in second command to Addison, right? Yep, here he is.
The mutiny went as well as you'd expect. So much violence. Then, after nearly destroying the station, the Krogan asked for more power? Good riddance.
But you offered him something. Okay, come on.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
How come it's not letting me?
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director
Alright,
Tan
it's not letting me do anything. I can't interact with them. Oh, maybe I need to scan him.
Colonial Affairs, please advise Director Tan of your status.
No, saying I can talk to him.
Ryder, is it? William Spender. Apologies if we met before. I meet a lot of people running Colonial Affairs.
Running Colonial Affairs? I thought you were the assistant director.
Yep.
That's right. Assistant to Addison. So we know who does all the real work.
Oh boy. Real work or dirty work? Yeah.
From what I've heard, your hands are pretty dirty. I saw the footage. You were handing something off.
What footage? From Gavorkum? Routine business meeting. Whoever you're talking to clearly has an axe to grind. And frankly, a Pathfinder shouldn't be wasting time on a witch hunt. You'd be wise to let this be.
Okay.
Reminder to all personnel, overtime hours.
So, On hold. Locate the planet mentioned in security footage. Scramble. Okay, so on hold. Locate the planets mentioned. So this is on hold. Okay, so Rider family secrets. Search for memory. Okay, we can't do that one. Missing arcs. Nope, that one's bad. Journal. So speak with Addison. Yep. Okay, which should be right where we're at. She should be up here. Yep, she is. Boop. Let's give you some good news and don't be mean to me, bitch.
You've shaken things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
I'm not a bookkeeper.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure. Hello again, Pathfinder.
Reaction to outposts. Okay.
How has the Nexus reacted to the foothold I've established?
We send them where you signal, because that's where the need is. There's no time for preference.
Have we done current Andromeda?
How are we doing on the viability front?
Struggling. Need I remind you that viability isn't abstract? It's lives, our foothold. Get out there, Ryder. Pathfind. We're dying.
I have info on a specific sleeper I'd like brought out of cryo.
I want to avoid that entirely. For reasons.
Reasons. That's it?
Look, you're the Pathfinder. If you've a request for your extended team, that's a request you can make. Access the sleeper records through Brecker's console. It's none of my business. Until you make it a problem for me. Understood?
So what does that mean?
Yes, Pathfinder?
So Splender's allegiance.
I've been digging, and there are serious concerns about Spender.
And this relates to your job as Pathfinder how?
It relates to your job.
3, 4, 5. Right. I've had a year and a half of doing everything with nothing. 1,000 people riding me.
Wow.
Spender, shit as he is, helps. So, Pathfinder, if you've accusations to make, be certain. I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicions. We don't have the people left.
Okay.
Director Addison.
Pathfinder.
Will you ever be civil with me? I doubt it. I seriously doubt it. Now where are we going? Up here? Why? What is this for?
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
You're kidding?
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Well, let's see here.
What's the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
So, Nexus thresholds.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
Oh, that makes sense. I totally get that.
So I decide what groups to wake up. Won't everyone be out eventually?
Absolutely. But there's an order to things, a lines of support. You can't deploy an omelet without first deploying eggs, and eggs won't get you steak. Except it's people, and how all our lives begin.
So what about individual colonists?
I deal in full colony blocks of specialists. I can make individual requests, but we should start the overall system first.
Okay. What's first?
All right, Brekka. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Okay. So, that's something new. Something new. One cryopod is available. Science pods, lab technicians, mining operations. Lab technicians earn research points at regular intervals. Help the Nexus science team analyze Helios data with increased efficiency or mining operations. Receive a selection of minerals at regular intervals. The Nexus allocates resources for setting up mining stations around Helios. Military pods. Munitions. Oops. Friends in the Nexus militia make sure the Pathfinder's crew is always well equipped. Receive a drop of consumable supplies at regular intervals. Hunting parties. Receive organic materials. Special forces. Receive tech materials. Reveal hidden caches around established forward stations. Nexus engineers attach long-range sensors and monitoring systems to initiate forward stations. To initiative. Hidden caches. I think that might be a good thing, right? Apex tactics. Adds new tactics to their repertoire. Earn 15% more credits. So that was military pods, commerce, financial. Earn credits from investments at regular intervals. Economic planners lay the infrastructure for a robust financial system that will benefit the outposts. Improved prices when buying and selling items. Trade capacity, increased inventory capacity. Well, that's another one good too. But I think I want I want the reconnaissance, right? Reveal hidden caches around established forward. I like that. I mean, how often do I get these? Do I earn these? Yeah, let's do it. Deploy cyber block, Cairo block. Oh, I don't know. Should I be worried about military or should I be worried about science or commerce? Lab technicians or mining? I mean, they need mining, right? This gives me research points that I can use to develop and make blueprints and stuff. From what I'm seeing, it really doesn't help. None of this stuff really helps it's to help me more than anything else. So I'm going to go with reconnaissance. Yeah. Okay. I may be wrong.
All power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Okay. So, journey. Viability. Press B to access the viability screen. Oh, well, I am, but it's not coming up. So, priority ops, a better beginning. Speak with Tans at the Nexus Pathfinder. Give Eos radiation time to clear. Okay, I need to talk to Tan. So Tan, he's not going to be in ops.
Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
He's going to be over here. We're going to go on the tram. Oh, nope.
Hello, Pathfinder. Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Yeah.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Still a big job ahead. I'm not going to be, I'm just a person who didn't know what the hell I was doing. I got lucky very much.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend.
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
Well, you're kind of slimy, too. They're all slimy, except for Kesh. She's the only one that I trust out of the 3 or 4 leaders that are all, whatever. He was 8th in line. He's only director because everyone above him died.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
Well, it was a team effort. I agree.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful, he'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
Well, all opinions matter, I agree.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos, Ryder. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if they can't attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I don't need permission. No.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
Okay. I have leveled up.
This is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your brother, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Medbay.
Oh,
will do.
Cool.
A reminder, you have AVP outstanding.
Right. Have to talk to Addison's assistant about viability perks. Sounds useful.
What is this? Planetary viability, EOS 80%, unknown, unknown, unknown. Okay. So we're up to 80%. So, journal. I'm under completed missions. I don't want to be under completed missions. It just takes you there because it completed the mission, right? All right. So, a priority. A trial of hope. A trail of hope. Go to the Arkan system. But we have stuff here. Allies and relationships. Rider family secrets. Betrayal. That's on hold. Missing arcs. That's on... Yeah, that one is going to be a while. Log. Ayla, something personal. Talk to Addison and assistant to redeploy Lido. Chief Engineer Grace Lido was one of the last people off Elos after watching both Promise. Okay. Slowly fall. She went back into cryo on the Nexus. She might be willing to redeploy once your outpost is placed. Oh, okay. So I need to talk to Addison about that. Let's do my skills. So I have 8 points? Wow. Okay. And you can only do so many. So I've got my assault turret, incinerate, and omni grenade. But I think I need to probably do my combat tools, right? This gives me melee damage, but I'm not... Let's do tech. What is our tech? Is my auxiliary systems. Tech force. That's 2. Offensive tech. Tech recharge speed. That's always good. Tech support. Team support. That'll be 3. Okay. So I need to go talk to Addison.
Logistics updates are due within the hour.
Again.
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge, Director Tan. Its origin defies all known explanation.
How? We brought all that equipment along.
And the Tempest's readings are helping, but we've just scratched the surface.
Ryder, you're off to a promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
I know.
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
Nope, that's it.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
Yeah, who was them and why did they go away with all that technology? Moves, was I supposed to scan something here?
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Okay, I'm trying to find my way down out of here. Addison is...
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
That's your assistant. She's up here. You can be snooty with me again, right?
Superintendent Kesh reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
Pathfinder.
Well, it's not letting me do it.
Director Addison.
Pathfinder.
Quit calling me Pathfinder. Okay, so that isn't where I was supposed to be. But it's like it's supposed to. Alright. Do I have another one? No. So, okay.
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we're living.
So, your story.
Why'd you join the initiative?
I was a teacher. A good life. I could see the positives and negatives right through to the end.
You did the math and it said come to Andromeda?
No, I just didn't like being able to see the end. Here, I don't have a clue what tomorrow will bring. Feels more like living.
I suppose there are a lot of people who want to know what each day is going to bring, right? And then there's other ones like him who don't. So, yeah. Oops. What is this? Each time the Nexus levels up, you can awaken a new group of settlers from cryosleep. Different. I already did that. Was I supposed to talk to him first?
Any logistics updates are
Okay.
due in the hour.
Pathfinder?
So, initiative status.
What's your take on the state of the initiative?
Please consult the AVP interface. It has a thorough breakdown of your progress.
And your personal opinion?
Your progress thrills me. Make my job obsolete, Pathfinder. I dare you.
Okay, so bringing someone out of cryo.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there'll be no doubt that you're responsible.
So, EOS Chief Engineer, Grace.
I heard that the chief engineer on EOS went back into cryo.
There have been a few such requests. The first few months in Helios were disheartening.
Now that Prodromos is on track, I want her redeployed.
Chief Engineer Grace Lito, designation E97 Durango. Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Why do some colonists have a number letter designation?
All initiative members do. In a CV file somewhere, anyway. It isn't relevant when everyone is doing everything. I suppose it's like caring about a middle name. Do you not know yours?
Tell me. Yeah, I don't.
I wasn't aware I had one.
You were in select company, even before you were made Pathfinder. Rider Pathfinder, specialist designation A03 Malapa.
Something interesting?
An A and low odds. Someone's an early adopter.
Okay.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
So,
Hydroponics reports oxygen
talk to
production
Addison
is
and
nominal.
assistant to redeploy. So did we do that then? That one done? All right, I already know all this. I guess we're done with that. Okay, so the murderer. We need to do this one. Confront. Yep. Get all these little ones done here, right? Alright, he is... I forgot where the jail is at. over here.
Logistics updates are due within the hour.
Am I going to another area? Makes sense. Okay, let's talk to you.
There's puke on the floor. I'm gonna get sick. You're sick. Locking a man up with germs. If I die, I'm gonna sue your asses.
Keep blowing that hot air, pal. It'll dry out faster.
It'll dry out fast.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
Yes and no.
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me. Thank the spirits. This is great.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, play back.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right?
No, it
The
does.
conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
It was attempted murder. It's the same thing. It's not the same thing, but it's still a crime. Attempted murder.
I'm going to Tan, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
No, because there's attempted murder. It's called attempted murder. Yep. Attempted murder.
Apex personnel, please check your duty roster for important updates.
Alright, so... You are... Oh, that's Addison. You must be through here?
A reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Yes, that's right. You're in here. Tan's office. Okay. So let's get this murderer thing taken care of, shall we?
Must be great to see all your hard work on.
Well, you got a big ass office here, dude. No wonder you want to keep your job.
They are liking it. Something I can help you with?
So, the Nilken murder charge.
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
Justice is complicated. Yeah, it is.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome.
What?
Do we still exile him for murder?
Wow. I don't think it should be my responsibility. You're the leader. You are the leader, right? This is what you keep wanting to do is lead? Want everyone to kiss your butt, and now you want me to make this decision? But he should still be punished. Because he tried to kill somebody. And he really thought he did. And he lied about it. Exile him. Yep.
He intended to kill the chief. He pulled the trigger, believed he'd done it. Banish him.
Agreed. Sometimes we must rule with our hearts. I hope my conscience will be as clear as yours seems to be. Well, at least we'll have this sordid business behind us.
Okay. All right. That's another one done. Nexus, the firefighters. So what is this one? Speak with doctor. Has attempted to contact you. Speak to her at the Nexus tech tables. All right, so we need to go there. And she is where? I obviously have never spoken to her.
Guess this is your place now. Everything we achieve will be seen here.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production.
Oops, down the stairs. Okay, up or down? That's the information wall.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production
opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex as a sign of civility and the opposite of civility.
Down here? Oh, this is where we can sell stuff at. Oh, in through here. All right, onto the tram we go.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
So we can go to the cryo docking bay. Habitation deck. Cryo bay. I want to do. Do we want to talk to my brother?
Roster for important updates.
Right? Let's go there.
The human Pathfinder has died. Alec Ryder was killed after touching down on Habitat 7 in the Erickson system.
I don't want to keep hearing that about my dad.
Pathfinder, taking command of the Tempest in the ongoing search for a home in Andromeda. This is HNS.
Once we gather a few more colonists, we'll be taking you over to the Nexus. You'll need to clear immigration.
This is not good. Damned exiles.
They're calling it a scourge.
Wow.
Who's this?
The Nexus got it worse. As long as you report it.
This got a name on it, or a question mark. And you won't let me talk. Hello?
Oi, Pathfinder. Today has not been a good day.
Why's that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromos was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
Well, exiles will be exiles, but I'll deal with it.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Okay, I need to talk to the doctor about my brother. Here you go, Dr. Carlisle.
Harry, what's happening with Scott?
Well, we got him out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find him, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, he's still in a coma, but he also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
So, that's even possible?
I wouldn't think that's even possible.
You and me both, but Sam, well, I guess supercomputers have a different view of things.
Though in a coma, Scott's mental processes remain intact.
So is he okay?
You can ask him yourself. A moment while I establish a link with his implant.
So...
Proceed.
Scott? Can you hear me?
Is that you, sis? I don't understand. What's happening?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
Wow, really? How are we talking?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
Guess I'll take your word for it. I can't feel anything, but I still hear you. Is Dad okay?
So, how come he doesn't have a blanket on him? I have to tell him the truth.
I'm not sure how to say this, but he's dead, Scott.
What?
There was an accident.
What do you... Accident?
How? I mean, Dad...
I know. It was all very sudden. Nothing anyone could do.
I don't believe it.
I'm sure he'd want to be here now.
Did we at least find home? Dad kept talking about how amazing it would be.
Oh God, don't wanting to, I don't want to lie to him, right? Because if he comes out, then he's going to know I lied to him. Well, I already gave him the shock of Dad. Oh. I'm going to lie to him about this.
Just wait till you see it. It's amazing. Even better than the hype.
I hope Dad got to see it.
He did.
I should be with you now.
There's so much to discover. Don't worry, you will. Yes, you will.
You were never one to quit, little brother. A nap won't hold you back.
Yeah, I guess so. Dad would want us to push on.
So would Mom.
Yeah, wherever they are. I figure Mom is giving him the business for him.
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. His condition remains stable.
Sorry, it seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Thanks, Harry.
So, because of the interruption, him coming out of stasis, he is now kind of like he's not really brain dead, but he's in a coma. Okay.
Ryder, that was a hell of a thing talking to your brother in a coma. Can't say I really bought into the whole Sam implant, but well, that was pretty amazing.
It was.
Yeah, it was. I had no idea we could do that.
Just when you think you've seen it all. And here a 600-year trip to a new galaxy seemed like science fiction. Something new every day.
Yep.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
Alright, so on that note, I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. When we come back, we'll be doing some more little quests that we picked up. And if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.